Okay, so I'm going to show you this one, which is graphing parabolas using completing the square. I'm not going to draw the graph on this one, I'm just going to point out all the points that we're looking for. So let's start with completing the square, because we know that we don't have two numbers that multiply to be this and add to be this. So if I have x squared plus 8x, now to complete the square on that part of our equation, divide 8 by 2, which is 4, and square is 16. So I'm going to add 16. If I add 16, I then have to subtract 16. And then I'm going to add 2. Factorise this part is x plus 4 squared, and minus 16 plus 2 is minus 14. So now I'm back to the same equation form as I had in the previous question. So firstly we find the y-intercept by making x equal to 0. So we have y equals 0 plus 4 squared minus 14. 4 squared is 16, minus 14 equals 2. So that gives me the point 0, 2. That's my y-intercept. The next thing I'm going to do is we'll find the turning point. Only because I know that the y-intercept takes a little bit longer. So if I have my equation y equals x plus 4 squared minus 14, and I use my form y equals x plus h squared plus k, and I know that my my turning point is in this form, then I know that I can take 4 and that becomes minus 4, and we've got minus 14. So that's my turning point. So lastly, let's find the x-intercept. We need to use the null factor law for this. So y equals 0. So 0 equals x plus 4 squared minus 14. So using difference of perfect squares, we're going to have x plus 4 minus the square root of 14 in one set of brackets, and x plus 4 plus the square root of 14 in the other set of brackets. So therefore 0 equals x plus 4 minus the square root of 14, or 0 equals x plus 4 plus the square root of 14. So x equals minus 4 plus the square root of 14, or x equals minus 4 minus the square root of 14. Okay, so to evaluate that, you can just put that into your calculator. The square root of 14 is 3.74. So minus 4, and so that will be minus 0.26, and on this side that's going to equal minus 7.74. So then we'll have our points. So our x-intercepts are going to be minus 0.260 and minus 7.740. So there we go. We've got two x-intercepts, we've got our turning point, and we've got our y-intercept. Done.